soul with it. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? Ricks TV back with another video, and it's official now. Kawhi Leonard officially made his decision to join the Los Angeles Clippers. And I know I'm late on this. I told you guys I'm working a job now, so it's kind of hard for me to report the news so fast. And you know, I work 12-hour shifts back to back, and I try to upload videos as frequent as I can. I even got to go into work tonight, but I'm trying to get this video out before I go into work. But it's a good thing that I waited, because you know, if I would have let my emotions, my pops say I'm bitter, and I'm kind of upset at the fact that Kawhi Leonard didn't join the Lakers. But I'm not bitter, bro. I'm not bitter. I'm a little upset, of course, but I'm not bitter, bro. I'm not upset. But at the same time, I do think he's going to regret his decision to not join the Los Angeles Lakers. And I wasn't completely shocked that he made the decision, you know, and him deciding, because like I said, I wasn't like really hyped for Kawhi Leonard. You know, I wasn't really anticipating his decision, you know, as much. You know, it's not like Kawhi Leonard is this huge megastar. But, you know, I did want him to come to the Lakers, and I was more shocked at the fact that, you know, they got Paul George. You know, and I wasn't like as shocked that he signed with the Clippers. You know, it's just the fact that I had looked in the comment section and they said, well, man, the Clippers got Kawhi and PG, and I'm just like brushing it off like PG. Like, maybe they spelled it incorrectly. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe they meant to put PB for Patrick Beverly or PB for peanut butter or something. So I go type in Paul George on Bing, and I know y'all saying, like, why do you use Bing? Like, why you don't use Google? Because it's a habit now. But anyway, when I seen this, I was absolutely shocked that they got Paul George. And I was just like, bruh, shaking my head. But you can never count out the logo Jerry West, bruh. But this was a great move, I believe, for the Clippers. But, you know, there are people who saying that they are our rivals now. And I just don't think that they're our rivals. You know, they're saying that they won a deal. They won an off season and things like that. But here's how I see it. I think Kawhi Leonard is a phenomenal player. Phenomenal. And I don't want to seem like I'm just pointing out his flaws because he didn't join the Lakers and I'm butthurt. But like I said about a year ago with Paul George, I said that Paul George will regret not joining the Lakers. He went to OKC and things just didn't work out. And, you know, Paul George just isn't that dude. And now I think both of them will regret not joining the Lakers. And before I explain why they will regret it, I need to give Magic Johnson some blame for thinking with his emotions and going on First Take to go against the grain. Like, if you don't like Rob Pelinka, y'all keep that in-house. And I'm not saying that, you know, that's why Kawhi Leonard didn't join the Lakers. But it wasn't a good look for the Lakers at all. And it just added on to the negative perception that was already out there. And I think, here's why I think the Lakers won free agency, in my opinion. KD and Kyrie, we all knew that they weren't going to join LeBron. At least I knew that, for, you know, the fact that Kyrie wasn't about to go crawling back to LeBron. I just didn't see his ego allowing him to do it. And KD wants to destroy LeBron because, you know, like, he believes he's the best player in the world as well. But, you know, here's why I think, you know, the Lakers, and here's why I think the Lakers won free agency, though. They went east. Kyrie Irving stays injured. He just coming off a bad situation with playing with a bunch of young guys. And now he's going to Brooklyn to play with more young guys. Also, KD has to come back next season, and it will take him a while to get himself back acclimated into things. So we didn't lose out there. Jimmy Butler, great player, but what other star or who else does he have around him in Miami? And, you know, they're saying that, oh, he's going to get Russell Westbrook. Like, when are people going to hold Russell Westbrook accountable? Kevin Durant left him. Paul George is gone. You know, when are people going to say Russell Westbrook is the problem? But they're never going to do that. But they're saying that Miami's going to get him, so more power to him. That's going to make the West a little bit more weak anyway. You know, nobody's there. I thought it would have been better if Jimmy Butler would have signed with the Nets with KD and Kyrie, but that's just my personal opinion. And we just going over the big fish. But honestly, who did the Lakers really miss out on? I mean, JJ Redick was gone. the top free agents are gone. I think Danny Green is a better 3-and-D player, just coming off a championship. He's younger and played in Pop system. And if you want to be honest, like, if you got to think about this, you have to fully analyze. Anthony Davis is better than any free agent that was on the market, excluding the name Kevin Durant. I would rather have Kevin Durant than Anthony Davis, but if you compare Anthony Davis to majority of the free agents, he's better than them. So you didn't really lose out. You really didn't. So we may have missed out on Kawhi, but we have Anthony Davis. Now let's talk about Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers and why I believe he will regret not joining the Lakers. First of all, you passed up on playing with Anthony Davis, one of the greatest big men of our era, and LeBron James for Paul George. Paul George? Wow. You're basically saying you think that Paul George is better than Anthony Davis. That's what you're saying. Also, to me, that move proved to me that you're not an alpha, because an alpha would have said, I'm going to the Lakers. That's my team now. Because LeBron just not built like that. Like, a lot of people like to build him up as if he's this alpha, he's this player that's just cutthroat, that's just going to step on your throat. Like, he just doesn't have that clutch DNA in him. It's just not in him. He's not the type of player that's going to get in your face and be demanding like an alpha approach. But if that's what you had, it takes, like I told Pops, it would take somebody like a Michael Jordan or a Kobe Bryant to play with LeBron James. Because LeBron James has been built up this hype as Michael Jordan, but he's more like Scottie Pippen. So that lets me know that you're not a person that's you got that killer in you that's going to take over, that alpha approach. If that's what you had, you would have went there and said, I'm taking all the backlash, all the criticism, and it's my team now. And Paul George at OKC was great, but in the clutch, he never shows up. He was nowhere to be found. Kawhi Leonard talking about he cared about load management, but he played 9 games 2 seasons ago. He played 60-something games last season, and then he decides to go back out west and join the Clippers in the tough Western Conference. Now, I hope this doesn't come off as negative, but I truly believe there's a high chance that he could suffer another major injury, because he will have to do some heavy lifting for that team. And just look at Klay Thompson. Look at what he went through once Kevin Durant went down. Y'all went 6 games without Kevin Durant with the Warriors in Toronto. Like I said, they do have Paul George, but I don't think their supporting cast is all that great enough. And they gave up all those picks for Paul George. I'm like, Paul George? And the Lakers, at least they gave up all those picks for Anthony Davis. They didn't even use the 4th pick. They didn't even use it. But I'm like, the Lakers should trade for Westbrook. I'm like, bro, no, keep Westbrook away from the Lakers. Westbrook and LeBron, no. But like I said, and now he's in the West, missing 60-some games, which means he's going to take a lot of games off, and Paul George is going to have to carry the team a lot. And Paul George, he's not built like that, especially not in the playoffs. And playing 60-something games like that in the West, they ain't going to fly. But I really like the moves the Lakers made. They signed Danny Green, JaVale McGee. Personally, I didn't like the KCP resigning unless they planned on flipping them. I really wish they split that money up between Marcus Morris, and if they brought KCP back, shared some of that money with KCP. But the Lakers have a shooting guard who started his career with LeBron, and he's a great 3-and-D role player. And LeBron will feed him the ball and space the floor. I just feel like fans are downplaying the Lakers signing Danny Green, but it's like if Danny Green signed with the Clippers, they'd be praising the Clippers for the move. The Lakers re-signed JaVale McGee, who really improved last season, brought back Rondo, who I think they were planning on bringing back anyway, whether they signed Kawhi Leonard or not. And in my old video, Realistic Free Agents, the Lakers should sign. I said the Lakers shouldn't sign DeMarcus Cousins, and I still don't like the decision to go with DeMarcus Cousins. Just simply because of his attitude. It's not about the injuries. It's really not, because he's not even getting a lot of money, but he has to control his temper, and I think that's going to be a huge issue. But hopefully Jason Kidd can get to him and really just keep signing some great role players. I just think the Lakers are moving in the right direction. I think that the Lakers, it's going to take a lot of pressure off because DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis is going to demand so much attention, and LeBron James is going to give Danny Green some open looks. And I don't think, I'll be surprised to see Lance Stevenson come back. I didn't see it. It's just like shocking that Lance Stevenson is not going to come back. It's shocking that Lance Stevenson hasn't been signed yet. And I think it's because he went on TMZ and exposed the fact that Kobe Bryant was at every Laker practice, and I don't think they wanted for that to get out because of other reasons. But that's just my opinion. I like the moves the Lakers made, but y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think the Lakers won free agency? I personally think they do. They didn't really lose out on, no players like that. But that's just my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all get in that comment box.